Hello, I'm Minus Fox 9, so they can name it Fox. And, again, Assassin's Creed, I love it. But I've been noticing, at least some bits of the community, especially towards Odyssey, and specifically Origins, which is, you know, its predecessor and such, that that a lot of people think, for some reason, that Origins, as well as most likely Odyssey, aren't focusing on stealth. And, you know, a lot of people call it Warriors Creed. Heck, I have a video that named it, like, I'm excited for Warriors Creed Odyssey. But a lot of people say, like, one of the big complaints I saw a lot of people have is saying that Assassin's Creed Origins doesn't have stealth. Or like they say, I'd like stealth in my Assassin's Creed games, which I'm going to say Assassin's Creed Origins has some of the best stealth in Assassin's Creed to date. And mind you, maybe if I replay Black Flag, or because the thing is, I fell in love with the series back like 2007, 2008 when it first came out, the first Assassin's Creed game. My brother told me about it. Like I was watching, I heard about Assassin's Creed, and I was like, is that the one about like I don't know, like some dude in a white hood and apparently you fight in like ancient times or something? And my brother's like, no, it's also like sci-fi because like it's mixed with the future and like you're assassin in the future as well as the past and stuff. I'm like, and like you go through your mind like the Matrix. I'm like, sounds freaking cool. And I played it and I freaking fell in love with it. Like I played my brother's save file and I nearly beat the game on his save file. And like I love playing Assassin's Creed. It kind of reminds you the first Assassin's Creed game, and I played through, you know, all of them. Almost all of them. I almost beat Assassin's Creed 2, which is, I missed almost the entire Ezio trilogy, which I'm going to hopefully get the remastered version so I can play it eventually. But yeah, like that's why I say like mostly stealth is better. That's the most like, all the games in Origins compared to this. But what I wanted to bring up was this. Basically, like again, Ezio trilogy withstanding because I haven't played those games yet, or Liberation, or I have the PSP Altair game, but like that's not the PSP one, but that's not canon, so But basically, what I'm talking about is Origins, which is the new series, which is basically starting the new series of Assassin's Creed, as well as adding the whole RPG. Well, technically speaking, Unity started it, but having the whole adding the more RPG elements compared to the old formula, which is I'm going to be using Syndicate as my basis almost. Sadly, I don't have any clips really right now of some of the things I'm going to talk about, but basically, again, these are more or less just my experiences with the game, with each of these games. Which this is the one where I think a lot of people like this. I don't know. I heard like a lot of people liked Syndicate, and then a lot of people say like, oh no, Syndicate was just like the thing we were waiting for. Syndicate was just the thing that they kind of gave us till Origins came out, I could definitely see that because Syndicate wasn't that good of a game. At least to me, it wasn't that good of a game. My opinion, not that good of a game. And again, Origins, a little bit. Let me get to the meat of this, really. Stealth-wise. Assassin's Creed Origins, I found myself using stealth a lot in this game. Mind you, once you do level up, it's an RPG, it uses RPG elements, so it does fall into some categories of RPGs where it's like, if you're if you're over leveled, you can swipe through the entire thing without taking a scratch. So in a sense, when people say that Assassin's Creed Origins has no stealth in it, I'm gonna kind of guess they were super over leveled or super overpowered, because if you're even like maybe a level or two above what the recommended level is, you can kind of clear these pretty quickly, probably without much stealth, I want to say. And even then, that's even iffy on that note, because I've gone into a thing where it's like, recommended level 55 or 45, and I'm like, sweet, I'm level 45. I go in, there's a level 47, like, brute who will kill me in 2 hits. So yeah, so in those cases you have to use a bit of stealth, as well as again if you go in a little underleveled, like me, because I want to get through the story because I wanted to get ready for Odyssey, which couple months early for that. But I wanted to get ready for Odyssey, so I, wanted to finish Origins, so I did. But the thing is, a lot of times, like, I would kind of want to have to go do side missions to, like, level up, and I'm like, I don't want to go do side missions. Especially since, I will say, Origins does lack in the side mission varieties. But in that game where I'm like, I don't want to do those things, so, like, I make it to at least, to the point to where the number isn't red. Because it's, like, recommend level 46. If you're level 43, 43 and below, it's going to be red, saying like basically it's super difficult, and if you go to fight them, you are probably going to die. You're probably going to die in 1 to 2 hits if you don't, duck and weave and bob. But if you are like 2 levels, if you're like 45 to 46, as long as the thing's 2 levels above you, it'll be black. It'll say you'll at least kind of have a chance, which I took as like, alright, sweet. I'm not saying that it stopped me from going there underleveled a lot of times where it was like red, but when you go in underleveled, that's when you have to think smart. Whether it be like the enemies are all like, you see the red above their names, and so you're like, oh fudge me, I'm not gonna be able to fight these guys one-on-one. So you either have to stealth around, assassinate them as best you can, or take them off from a distance. Like me, like the Predator bow is beautiful. If no one knows what the Predator bow is in Assassin's Creed Origins, that's the sniper. That's the sniper bow. And not only that, if you get an upgrade for that bow, when you fire the arrow and hold the firing button, you will then take control of the arrow, and you can it has to be wide arc, but you can turn it basically and stuff. And by God, if you ever wanted the best, if you ever saw the movie Wanted and wanted to curve the bullet, this is the best. This is the closest thing you're probably gonna get, other than the Wanted game, which even then it was like because this one you actually control the arrow, and by God, you don't know how many times I fire an arrow and the guy's moving. I'm like, oh no, right in the head, or it says I'm gonna get a body shot, and I just angle it up a little bit more, and it's right in the head, headshots. And it's freaking beautiful when you see the arrow hit their head, it's just dead. It's freaking great. And you actually have to use setup, stealth. I have to use fire bombs a lot of the time because fire kills all. If you want them dead, you throw fire at them, or you break the fire jugs around and somehow light them on fire. Fudge, if you get a fire bow and arrow, fudge, yeah, you're gonna have some fun with that. But you need stealth. You need actual stealth in this game. And again, yeah, I go back to places after I leveled up 5, 6 levels, 7 levels or so, and then I can totally wipe the floor with them immediately. And yeah, that's the part where it becomes Warrior's Creed. But this has the best thing. If you go in, your main thing is you're not gonna be able to do that much damage. You have to duck, bob, and weave, or you can hide behind things. Sometimes an enemy would come and I have to hide behind a table, and they wouldn't be able to see me as I move around. And it felt great, and I found Origins had the least glitches. At one point, that was Syndicate. Whoops. I was going to remember a time when I fell through the map once. That was Syndicate. That wasn't Origins. And maybe I got stuck once or twice, which in Assassin's Creed, that's pretty good since you can get stuck 5 or 6 times, on a wall or something. So, pretty good. And again, that's just me playing through Origins recently. That's me playing through Origins recently. And the stuff stealth is a main factor. Yeah, you can't one hit them, but then again, you can't one hit enemies, even though you can take a large chunk of their life out when you use your hidden blade. You can't one hit them with your hidden blade, I meant to say. But I leveled my hidden blade up to max, and then once I got the DLC, it turned out they even raised that up, and I maxed it out again, I believe. The hidden blade eventually will be able to one hit everyone. One hit people who are within your level range. Which honestly is still good. And even a little bit higher if you upgrade it even further with the DLC ones and stuff. But which the DLCs are pretty fun. But yeah, stealth was a main factor and was really fun in those. But then, again, that was Origins. And then compared to the last game that came out before Origins, the one that had used the old formula, Syndicate. Syndicate, even though right now I am actually doing a Let's Play of the Jack the Ripper one DLC, because I never beat the Jack the Ripper DLC. I never played that one, and everyone says it's really good, and so far, it kind of really is. But, Syndicate. This is a game where I tried to use stealth. I tried a lot of the times. And, what was it? There was, fudge. I was trying as Jake. My problem was I was using Jacob. I don't think that was the problem, though, because I think it was a mission specifically designed for him, where we have to kidnap a Templar, or we have to kidnap someone from a park. But the thing is, he's like in this. The target is in the center of the park, and there are guards everywhere. And I think they even had like the little option thing like "Don't be seen" or something like that of the side. And because it's optional, but I'm like, I want full synchronization. So I try to go in there stealthily, duck behind things, hide, sneak around and stuff like that. But for I'm gonna say 10 times I tried stealth, and if not more, and I kept getting caught, I kept getting killed, I kept being seen, which then made me lose my little thing. And I'm just and by again, 13, 14 times, 10, whatever. By that point, I was just you know what? Screw it. I don't care anymore. I just want to get this mission done so I can go to the next one and, just be done with this. So, what I did was, I ran for my carriage, jumped the fence, ran straight for the target, kidnapped him. Mind you, guards are everywhere. The guards are everywhere. There are 2 guards beside him. There are 2 guards beside this guy. I go, hit the circle button, basically punch him in the back of the head, kidnap him, and then I walk him out of the park, which, again, there's walking right out of the park between 2 guards, and the 2 guards are like, oh, well, have a nice day. And I walk him straight to the carriage, knock him out, throw him in the carriage, and drive off without a hitch. And again, Origins, because I tried to do something similar to this in Origins, not kidnapping, because that's not a part of this game. But in Origins, I've tried to just run in, do this, and I was met with because here's the thing, if their number is red, that means the computer is going to make them, there is a difficulty spike. They're you better not go here. Because if you go here, you are going to die if you are not stealthy, careful, or, trying to be smart about this. Because if you go in there, and you're over-leveled, or they're over-leveled, they will snipe you. And I don't mean oh, they're going to shoot an arrow and you'll hit you maybe 3 to 4 arrows, you'll get killed. No. Those suckers, you'll have 3 bars of health. Those suckers will go, oh, look, he's jumping the fence. Bing. And you will die immediately. There's no going around that. You will die soon as you enter that area. I don't know. Maybe also it's because I was playing on hard, and the thing is I play on hard I think for all the games, so yeah, that was just a point where I was just yeah, I don't know. Again, Syndicate, I ran in, grabbed the dude, walked out between all of them. Between all of these bad guys or whatever. And I still had the whole, not seen, question mark or mark thing. I got out of oh my god, I would wasting my time trying to use stealth in this game. Which isn't something you should feel in an Assassin's Creed game. But in Origins, I'm well, I better use stealth, unless that motherfucker's up there is gonna freaking shoot me in the head. Which, mind you, later on, I do start going, trying to go up there and kill them. But again, if you're going under level or something like that, or they're a couple levels higher than you, you have to hit them with your hidden blade to stay on most of their life, and then you have to, attack and cut them up. Or, because in this game, you cannot just kick them off a roof and they just fall and die. You kind of got to, hit and then like it does a combo to knock him off, which at that point's really no point. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on the matter. Like Syndicate was the last one to use this old Assassin's Creed formula, and I think it failed royally at it a bit because again, I was not only able to basically kidnap someone in between this entire thing, and most of the game I'm pretty sure you can do the similar thing. You don't need stealth in these games. You just need to run in, you can run past all of them, go in, stab. Heck, if anything, the Jack the Ripper DLC I'm playing right now, which you can actually probably see. Yeah, you can, because I recorded it. You can see that, like, there's a whole thing where, like, you have to go kill this woman in, like, a mansion. And like, it's like, okay, use stealth or whatever. I go in, like, everyone's like, she's here! The assassin's here! I'm like, well, crap. I go in, I throw bombs to make them scared, and then start murdering all of them. And then I just go to this woman's room, and she's just there like, oh, hey. Stay away from me. Stab. That's it. Stealth is optional in Syndicate. Stealth is optional. It doesn't need to be done. You can just run in, stab your target, and run out. That's it. At least in Origins, if, like, I don't know, maybe Syndicate, I don't think Syndicate has this. Where in Origins, when you kill someone, you have to go to the body and confirm that kill. Which, mind you, and if you're underleveled, you have to use stealth to get to it. So, like, there's what is it? This is my last example, but there's a target who's in a base. This base is, like, super high level. Everyone's higher level than me, almost, except for, like, the couple guards surrounding the main guy, but they're still, well, they are high level, and then there's the main guy. But the main guy is a one-hit kill with the Predator bow. Hit him right in the head, he's dead. So I'm like, alright, I got this. Fire the bow and arrow flies, I control the arrow, bring it down, shoot him, hit him in the head, he's dead on the ground. Guards are like, huh. But then the guards, unlike any other game where like they're like, huh, well, my friend's dead. Doop 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 doop. And, you know, walk off like Syndicate does. This game, they want to use the old formula. No, they're like, huh, he's dead. You should probably stay around him. And I'm like, fuck you, go away. So now I have to then, if anything, cause an alarm to make them come to me and then disappear so I can sneak around them to then confirm the kill. Or in some cases, I would, be stealthy, kill him, and then I would basically just try to make a mad dash for the body to try to confirm the kill, which you have to hold triangle down and wait for the little bar to fill up before they do it, and they can snipe you at that point. So you have to use stealth or just make a rad dash, run, hopefully press it, and then run out as fast as you can. This game, Origins, I have way more stories of fun things that happen in Origins, I think, than I ever did with Syndicate, even though I did see a man fly in Syndicate. Go check out one of my, I think it was the Cops Don't Like Me Murdering People video. That one was real. There's a scene where I make a man fly to space. It's freaking great. The whole Assassin's Creed is fun for glitches and stuff, but by God, Origins is a way better game, I think. But tell me what you guys think. Thank you for watching. Sorry this video went so long, but hopefully you'll kind of see a little bit of my kind of point of view on this. And I'm excited for Odyssey. I am really excited for Odyssey. I pre-ordered the game. Hopefully I'll be able to pay it. But I pre-ordered the game. I'm gonna hopefully get the Cassandra statue. But yeah, like the game looks, from the couple things I've seen, which mind you, I'm trying to avoid any actual gameplay. But like from the little bit that I've seen, by God, it looks beautiful, and I'm hoping it's gonna be like what Assassin's Creed Origin. What I want Odyssey to be the Black Flag of Origins. How Black Flag was the Black Flag of Assassin's Creed 3. It's like you had some naval battles. We're gonna make them a lot better. You had all these little ideas. We're gonna make them a lot better. Not to mention because they're now going to customization similar to Unity, which Unity is one of the better is probably one of the better games of Assassin's Creed. Mine after the glitches were patched because I never had any of those issues when I actually played Unity. Once all the glitches and everything were patched, Unity is a really good game, and the customization is beautiful. Syndicate, another reason why I didn't probably like it was because it was 5 steps back from that with the customization and the replacement of the Eagle Pulse with Eagle Vision again. It was like Eagle Pulse was really cooler and worked better, I think. But in any case, that's beside the point. Tell me guys in the comments below. Thanks for watching the videos that I've done. Links are on my Facebook, Twitter, around there somewhere, and we will see you later. You see, they fixed it, so now you won't stab your... Well, actually, yeah, I don't even think I can cut my finger off like... Well, I guess if I held my finger down like this, but I can't actually cut my finger off like this now.